Have someone actually given you a completely useless information? Not useless, but irrelevant to whatever it is that you guys are doing at the moment. And you're wondering if you want to be sarcastic or just be bluntly rude to the person. That's exactly what happened to me today at the bank. Like, it was really, really frustrating and quite embarrassing to an extent because, like, I don't know what to say, because I don't know if this actually happens to people when I'm dealing with people, or it's just something customer care people, bank representative do at the time. So I went to the bank to update my BVN, like some details on my BVN, and then I've actually done it before, but I think they didn't like initiate it or something like that. So I went there and I did my complaint that okay, this is what happened though, that I updated some information on my BVN and I checked and it wasn't updated. Mind you, I didn't go to the branch. The branch I did it at the branch I did it first. I didn't go to that branch. I went to another branch this morning. Then the branch I went to told me that I should go to the initial branch I did the updating. Okay, I said okay, no problem. So from that branch I went to the initial branch. Then I met the same lady that did it. I think I went to the bank first week of December. So I still met the same lady that did the work for me that first week of December. Now, these are the things that pissed me off today at the bank. And like, I was angry, but I just thought maybe I should just still come out here and tell you. I don't understand what's happening. Now, this is what she did, okay? This is what she did. I don't know if some people are actually insensitive, naive, or they just don't have that sense of understanding where the other person is coming from. Like, they don't have empathy or something. Like, I don't know the word to use and describe it, but to me, at that particular moment, I was just sensing that this girl had no idea what she's actually doing at the moment, honestly speaking. So this is what happened. So I went on December 3rd of this month. Yes, no, December 3rd. I went to the bank to update my BVN, right? And then I did it. I paid some money. It was just about 1,000 something, and I did it. And then she told me that it was going to take about 24 to 48 hours for the things to automatically update. It's not going to take long. That's what she told me. I was like, okay. So, and I wanted to use it for some stuff, you know, corporate account and stuff like that. So it hasn't updated, and they have been calling me, like my business partners have been calling me that okay, this information that I sent to them, it hasn't been updated and stuff like that. I was like, okay, no problem. Let me go back to the bank and then confirm. I went to the bank, and then after leaving the first branch, after I went to another branch, the other branch, they told me that I should go to this branch, okay? And I went to that same lady at the bank. So now, meeting the lady, I told her that this is what happened. I came here on the 3rd of December to, you know, sort out some information on my BVN and stuff like that. Then she was like, okay. And I asked her, first of all, I asked her, do you remember me? She said, no, she meets a lot of people. I said, okay, I understand, you don't remember me. And I told her that, okay, I've updated my stuff and you're the person that did it for me, but it hasn't still been updated. Then she started telling me about sometimes it takes long, stuff like that it takes long, that sometimes the network doesn't allow it and stuff like that. I was like, okay, no problem. That sometimes maybe you have updated something before and then it doesn't go through. I'm like, okay, no problem. This is where it started to get annoying. She said, listen carefully, she said, and I thought, okay, wait, I told her first that I've already gone to another branch this morning and they directed me to this branch. Then she said that, yo, you went to that bank, you would have just told them to send us an email and then we won't have been. I was basically listening to what she said. She said that while I was there that they would have, she was saying that the bank should have sent them an email for them to like rectify whatever it is that she was pointing out. Now, mind you, at that particular moment, I'm like thinking in my head, how does this information that you're telling me now help me? What is the relevance of this information? I swear to God, I wanted to be sarcastic so bad. Like, I was holding it, like, I wanted to tell her, and I feel like she has the sense to understand when somebody, because she has to be an intelligent lady to be working at the bank, or maybe she's not. But in my mind, I say if I'm sarcastic to this lady, she's going to see that I'm being rude. So I told her at first, and I want, this was me sounding as nice as possible as I can. And I told her gently, politely, I was like, so what's the relevance of that information to me sorting out this issue? That was what I said. I don't know if that came out rude, but no, it didn't come out rude. I didn't say it in a rude manner. I said it in a very, my voice was calm, I was polite, I was nice. Okay? I didn't say it in a rude manner at all. Then she said, no, I'm just saying like, you go there, they're supposed to send us an email. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you go there to that branch and then you put in your details, they're supposed to send it to this branch. Then she was asking me, what branch is that? I said the branch at the other side of town. Then she was like, they would have just sent us an email. The fact that now I only paid attention to the part where she said they would have sent us an email, and she was still saying it. I was like, how does this solve my issue? See, the way this thing was ringing in my head, I was like, how does this solve my issue right now? Like, how is this going to solve my problem? Okay, so after that, and then she was rumbling, and I was like, let me just control myself. In my mind, I wanted to like video myself right there in the office, while she was talking. So it was, but I was like, let me just control myself. And I said, okay. I kept quiet. Let me just, like, the okay, anybody that was like, that had a keen sense of like understanding will know that okay, the okay that came out from my mouth was not like I'm being friendly. It was just okay, it's enough. So I said okay. She said okay. Then she was still talking, and then she stopped talking, and I said okay, no problem. She went on, then we started talking about my stuff. That's when we started talking about my stuff, as if the first one was not enough. We started talking about my stuff. She said the bank stuff, network and stuff like that she wants to go back and check the details and everything if they have initiated. I said no problem. She went and checked, and then she came back. Now, this part just made everything mad. It made everything mad. I couldn't hold my sarcasm anymore. Now this is where it gets interesting. She came back and she started telling me that sometimes that she did an update on my BVN, and also because the update she did on my BVN, she had to do it on my account as well. I was like, okay, I understand that part. Then she said that sometimes the network don't initiate the BVN part, but they can initiate the account part. I said, okay, no problem. Then she now said something that she has to reinitiate it, but I have to pay again. Now, I couldn't hold it any longer. And this is what I said. I said, so the network will actually debit me, but they will not initiate an update on my BVN. They will not update the details of my BVN, but they have the right to debit my money, my hard-earned money from my account. And I was not playing. And then I started telling, see, I've been holding it in for so long. It's just as if they have been waiting for me to explode. And next thing I went on, I said to them, okay, don't worry, just leave everything to me. Just call me Central Bank, and anytime you need to reinitiate it, I will just send money to you, and then you reinitiate it. Because what the hell? It doesn't make any sense. Imagine, I paid my hard-earned money. I paid some amount of money before to do something. You did it on the account. You debited my money, but you did not do it on the BVN. Like, it doesn't make any sense now. So I tried as much as possible, and then they kept saying that it's the network, and then it's our fault. And I said, okay, don't worry, it's not your fault. It's my fault. Just blame me, because I don't know what I'm doing with my money again. Do you know how difficult it is to live? Because banks are like inside of town. I have to like from my place, I have to go into town. And to go into town, you have to spend like how many minutes driving, going back and forth. So let's talk about, let's say top notch 2 to 3 hours, maximum 4 hours. Because you still have to, when you go to the bank, you wait for other people, you understand? You sit down there and wait for other people that have been there before you. So imagine the time. And then she said something again. When I went there the first time, she started saying something that, you just left it like that. You did not come to check. Did you give me your number? Did you tell me that, okay, this thing, sometimes it doesn't work out? She didn't give me any of those information. Like, she didn't even tell me that, okay, sometimes it doesn't work out to, like, take my number or call me. She just told me 24 to 48 hours. I'm like, okay, it makes perfect sense. 24 to 48 hours. I just have to do this, pay the money, 24 to 48 hours, it works. Simple. That was what was in my head. But now I'm coming to the bank and I'm hearing network. You would have called me. How do you want me to process all those information? Why didn't you give me all those information the first time? That is the most annoying thing. And then, you know what's part? I feel like she's this kind of person that if she's talking, she doesn't want to hear your own part. She just wants to air out her own view and then she's okay. Jesus Christ, why did you even let females to work at the bank? Jeez, it was so annoying today. But I didn't crash out. Like, I didn't crash out. But I was just, the last part, I was just being sarcastic, you know, trying as much as possible to hide that annoying part of me, you understand? Trying so hard. But that was what happened. It was so annoying. Jeez. And now she gave me a number, and I'm still feeling that, okay, the fact that she gave me a number, that means it's not going to work again. And now I still have to call her again. Nigerian banks are so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. That's what I just came here to just air out my point of view. Because it's annoying. Imagine. Because it's giving incompetence, like as if they are incompetent. And I'm going to name the bank. It's Access Bank in Nigeria. Access Bank. It's Access Bank. So annoying. What's the meaning of that now? It's Access Bank, yes. Now Access Bank. Now them they do it. Now them do me like this. They pay me. Anyway, yes. Thank you for wasting your time to listen to my rant today.